Hi, Engel. Hi, Knightley. Hi, Brock. Thank you, Brock, for the resub. Welcome back for your 12th adventure. A year. 12 freaking months of adventures, my dude. I really appreciate it. The support you guys give me is so greatly appreciated. Especially with taking a step back recently and only doing twice a week. But hi, Engel. Hi, Knightley. Hi, Brock. How are you all doing? Knightley, you haven't seen the start screen yet? I am surpris. Oh, I almost forgot about my green screen, guy. There we go. Well, I am glad to hear that you like the green screen. Or the start screen. My brain no work today. Really? Wow. I didn't realize how many people hadn't been here at the very start. I guess I do usually start pretty quickly, so that makes sense. It's up here for like 5 minutes. And then it's gone for 2 hours and 55 plus minutes. You're doing good. You're taking the rest of the week off for your birthday, so you're relaxing. Happy early birthday. What do you plan on doing for the rest of the week? Mom! You're just happy to be in the presence of the premier streamer and YouTube personality for the Bloodline Trillion. Oh, Engel, you flatter me. You flatter me. Hold on. I need to check to make sure I still have Knightley's birthday in my phone. I don't have Knightley's birthday in my phone anymore. Alright, Knightley, when is your birthday? Is it tomorrow, the 20th? I feel like it's pretty soon. Hi, Jackie. We're doing well, my guy. How are you doing? It is tomorrow. That's right, you share the same birthday with my buddy Jesse. We do love a birthday vacation, especially one in bed. Varian, especially one in bed. You're waiting on one item to come in to start building your hunting tool, otherwise preparing for your brother's wedding this weekend. Ooh, are you traveling for your brother's wedding? Also, what does this new hunting tool do? And are you building it yourself? Question mark. You're having a date night with Sir Casa tomorrow, and you're going to be getting pizza delivered. You'll probably do some chores on Friday, then you'll be hanging out with your parents over the weekend. Aw, that sounds really nice. That is a really nice birthday. I'm excited for your date night with Sir Casa, too. That's really cute. Not too bad. You made it through this crappy week, and you've been taking it easy the past few days. I'm proud of you. How have you been doing with school? I know they've been giving you a lot of work and it's been kicking your butt, but I know you've been kicking back. Getting yourself a book with a bunch of grid logic puzzles. You're really looking forward to that. Interesting. I don't know how grid logic puzzles work, but you have piqued my curiosity. Modifying a bunch of published D&D modules to run Halloween D&D session. Ooh. You got any good ones? Any good Halloween modules? I feel like horror is really hard to do in D&D. Also, I don't know why I'm sitting here on the start screen when you guys could have this magnificent break screen or chat screen. With a faint sound of waves in the background. Roll a d20 to see how spooked you are. Perfect. That is the best description of horror D&D that I can think of. Good news, ladies and gents, and I don't know a good non-binary gender-neutral term for that. So please feel free to suggest one. We have heating ducts in the house. Circasa already sent flowers and chocolate last week because you were having a rough time for a month until this week. Aw, Circasa is so good to you. We love Circasa. He'll be traveling north for his wedding. The tools are a laser tripwire to see if spirits could trip it, and you're fully building the device yourself. Please do be careful and make sure to wear an ESD bracelet or some kind of grounding device. I do not want to hear that you have fried yourself and have yourself become a ghost. You just got back from break today, so yesterday and today was chill day. Now you're fixing to do the homework that's due tomorrow. You got this, Jackie. I believe in you. What did you do during your break? You rolled a 1 and have a -2 in the stat. Says the man who is doing ghost hunts. Hi, Test. All the ducks. Ladies, gents, and gamers. Are you ready to rumble? Fortunately, that means you are -1 spooked and not feeling the season. Roll a quit the group save. Don't call me out like that, Angle. Keys from the Golden Vault. Called a Reach for the Stars. I've not heard of Keys from the Golden Vault, but it sounds cool. Ladies, gents, and fellow hoes. I could see a lot of people enjoying that one. I could see a lot of people enjoying that one. Folks is also a great all-inclusive term, you feel like? That's true. I could just say folks instead of ladies and gents. You do become a ghost, you'll make your way to my place and move items like an inch out of place. You know how awesome it would be to have a brand new build that was haunted? Do you know the type of stories that would come from that? I love that. Please do. Oh, it's a newer one that came out during the OGL situation. A newer one by, like, Wizards itself? Or someone, made it and released it, like it's a fan-done one? But we do love free. Let's pull that up. And beep. It's an official one. Oh. Colored me surprised. I hadn't heard of that one. Your ADHD object permanence is so bad you could be haunted and you'd never know that they moved a thing. Don't call me out like that, Varian. Okay, so I'm searching for relics. I need to get a rotting conger eel, find a coelacanth, and catch a snake mackerel. You're having to rewrite some of it, though, because it has some wild problems. Please detail to me the wild problems. Oh, I have a relic, I think, that I need to give to the mans. Yes. Yeah. Why were your headphones randomly screeching at you? I need one more cloth. All right, we will upgrade that. Hello, Julia. How are you doing? It is so good to see you. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're at work right now, Varian. I was like, why are you reviewing data? Search the mansion you are heisting from to find the password to the door in the final location, or just walk through the non-secret door that is completely unlocked. What? They didn't even think of that? Where are you going for your ghost hunt, Brock? I feel like randomly screeching is literally the worst thing headphones could do. It is. You're getting your booster in about an hour, so you're a little anxious. I'm imagining that's what represents. Just a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. My initial reaction is like, I wish I could be there to help give comfort. It also turns out that you have plantar fasciitis. Okay, I've heard that term. What is plantar fasciitis? I mean, you know I would too, Julia. I would be there in a heartbeat to make sure that you are comfy and safe. Yes, please do, Jackie. I'm so curious now. It's a thing that makes your feet hurt. Oh. That's not good. That is very ungreat, especially for someone who seems to like to go around and walk places like, you know, farmers markets and yarn sales and stuff that require a lot of walking. The Davies house. Ooh, I feel like I've heard of the Davies house. Where's the Davies house? You've had no effects for the last ones, but still. Oh yeah, and TwitchCon. Oh, Varian, I didn't know you had any autoimmune issues. Jackie, I am very proud of you for taking on the task of making D&D modules more interesting. You're less stressed than normal, but you feel underprepared for your flight and trip. Oh, because TwitchCon's like this weekend, isn't it? Like that's when everything is going down. You got that good old fibromyalgia. And it's something that you and your partner bonded over. Aw, that's oddly sweet, yeah. If I remember right, I think fibromyalgia also runs in my family. I'm pretty sure my grandmother has it. And my mom might get it, because she has really bad... I don't think it's related to arthritis, but I know it's like a bone thing. It is. You fly over tomorrow. I am so sad that I'm not going to TwitchCon and won't be able to see all my lovely friends like you and Matt and Heather, who I think is also going. Yeah, Heather's going. But at the same time, it is not in the budget this year. A lot of the people you wanted to see won't be there this year. Aww. Oh, and Tay's going. I forgot Tay was going. Who else that you wanted to see isn't going? That's true. I'm building a house. It can be forgiven. That does typically put a damper on trips. Your fibromyalgia sure acts like arthritis sometimes. Yours tends to be primarily inflammation, where your partner gets more of the pain side. You both share the random fatigue, though. Asking for a friend. How does one test and confirm whether or not they have fibromyalgia? They thought your mom had it, but it was something else. They still don't know. She was in a lot of pain all her life until the last few years. Medicinal cannabis helped her a lot. Oh, that's good to hear. Jackie, I love the body horror way that you were going with that. I feel like it's tough to do body horror in a good way, and it sounds like you are doing a decent job at that. Fenris has to go to a wedding, so he's not coming, and I'm not either. And I'm not coming in bed. Well, that's because right now, I am alone in bed. that would be why I'm not coming in bed. Make sure you ask the contractor to hide fake skeletons or real if you want to go organic in the walls. Thought about it, Varian. Yeah, Brock, depending on where it's at next year, I'm going to try and get a hotel close to the venue this time instead of an Airbnb, because I do not want to be at the party Airbnb. So, Lauren's doing much better today. Am I saying... What am I saying, Julia? Lauren's doing a lot better. She, her fever broke, I think, probably yesterday afternoon, and aside from just being winded and a little fatigued. Seeing real skeletons just got you thinking that's a human person. Yes. Speaking of, Lauren's at a graveyard meeting. One of your players is a mortician and the other is a nurse. Interesting. Okay. How about, Julia, how about I just leave you with a little bit of a... What is AFAB person, Varian? Oh god, not the wink in bed. Wink. Interesting. So fibromyalgia is hard to diagnose. Simply wondering because I feel like I tend to have a lot of fatigue, but that apparently can be attributed to depression or ADHD or not enough physical exertion. Wink. If you're assigned female, thank you. Assigned female at birth person, it's hard to get diagnosed because they just try to blame hormones. I hate doctors. I mean, I love that we have doctors and doctors are a thing, but I also hate doctors because they do that sort of thing. Not the wink. I need to get a winking emote now. All right. I gotta hit someone up to give me a winking emote. Your species is so weird. We have all these disorders that affect us differently. Your mom was diagnosed as autistic last year, and you found since then that you probably are too, but it's tough to diagnose because the symptoms differ so much. Yes. Take also, for instance, things like depression and ADHD. Depression can be caused by ADHD. ADHD can be caused by depression. Along with those things also being able to be caused by anxiety, and those things can also cause anxiety. And then there's a whole slew of stuff that can also cause anxiety, depression, and ADHD on top of that. And it's like, they don't, it's more common practice now that people want to diagnose those things, but then it didn't always used to be. And, you know, you just got to be lucky with your doctor. And then you also have doctors that don't listen to you, or you might have other underlying issues that cause all sorts of issues. And it just sucks. I wish we had universal healthcare so that way doctors, more people would become doctors because it's a good, like, job security thing, and not for... and wanting to help people and not having to worry about it because they will just be paid, you know, instead of like, well, there's no money in it because the medical industry. Hate it. Plantar's foot, plantar fasciitis, is that what you're called? Or is that what you're referring to? Yes, and then you've also got autism that has depression and ADHD as its comorbidities. I've never heard that before. Does it feel worse in the morning when you get up? And do the soles of your feet feel bruised? Interesting. I am learning so much about plantar fasciitis. Things that I did not know. I want to catch this shark. And the medical world is definitely worse for women. If there's one thing I've learned from all of my sisters and my mother and my grandmother and all my friends who have repeatedly tried going to the doctors for various things and they are just brushed off. It sucks and it's lazy and I hate it. I wish doctors were better. You spent all day either sleeping or working on these updated notes. You should probably work on homework. Enjoy working on homework. I hope it goes by quickly. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving me a little bit of your precious free time. You know I appreciate you. Take good care of yourself. I'm glad to hear that you were treating yourself well this weekend after all the craziness. And I'm very proud of you. You're doing great. You have flat feet specifically from being hyper flexible, so similar to how plantar fasciitis can present, but not quite. How flexible, like, can you do the thumb to wrist sort of thing, Varian? I am glad to hear that you have been taken seriously by your doctors nightly. I'm very glad to hear that. You're on your feet 12 hours a day on the regular, walking on uneven ground, so who knows? Shin splints! Could be giving yourself shin splints on top of it all, too. How do your shins feel? Now that's impressive that a doctor is able to remember you and what's going on in your life, even if they haven't seen you in a year. The last, not the last doctor, but the doctors that I was going to in Washington, kind of, like, I literally got swapped around to, like, 3 different doctors, and it never felt like I was a patient. I was just a person on the seat. I haven't seen my other doctor out here, but so far I'm not exactly the happiest with them either. So, might need to find someone better. Goodness gracious. Can I wrap you all in, like, hugs and cozy blankets with hot chocolate, with marshmallows, and just let you all be comfortable? Every single one of you. Jackie, Knightley, Test, Varian, Brock, Julia, all of you. I just want to swaddle you all and have one big cuddle puddle. It got up to like 80 degrees. I think it was almost 70 here. It's been down in like the 40s and 50s, and then suddenly like, hey. Your last one barely seemed to pay attention and ignored your hernia for years, and once you got it fixed, you realized how negligent he was. I'm very lucky that the first doctor I saw out in Washington who did a physical on me was like, yeah, you might have a double hernia. You need to lose some weight and try to keep that off, and it should hopefully help. And it has. He was good. He seemed really good. The other ones, meh. You have all the hot chocolate and all that ready for winter, and it gets hot again. Didn't it snow for you already? Oh, that's right. I need to get it out of my storage. I was like, I have a thing for him. You enter the house carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. Ah, an excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps aside some scraps on a dusty table, candle wax pooling in its corners. He places the necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well. Once more, he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. As he finishes speaking, I got atrophy. Instantly harvest an entire shoal of fish? As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course, as human as you are. What have I missed? What have I missed? Getting antidepressants has completely changed your life. When you went through a depressive episode for the past month, you couldn't believe you used to feel like that all the time. You can't believe some people with depression would be brushed off because they're women. Yep. Now, you do need to lose weight. You gained a lot after Pops passed with the stress eating and all. Yeah, I'm sure all those Sour Patch Kids did not help. Your doctor is preemptively telling you to work on your cholesterol because it's up a little bit. Not even bad, it's just up. You need to work on your diet, though, so not surprised. Or you could be like me, who just has a history of high, bad cholesterol. Like a family history. I'm really glad, Knightley, that your doctor is not brushing you off, because... I don't know, I feel like... It's good that they're not brushing you off, but hopefully they're also giving you good scrutinization as to needing certain things. But most importantly, I'm glad that the antidepressants are working for you. When I started taking antidepressants, I think they have started working, but I don't know. And I am trying to get in to see a psychologist, which is something that I needed to do like 3 weeks ago. I need to look up a psychologist tomorrow and see if I can find one, because the one that my doctor referred me to has not answered any of my calls, and I'm sick and tired of waiting. Just need to make sure your partner doesn't know, otherwise they won't let you have fried food anymore. It's okay to have fried food every now and again, you just can't make it your sole diet. Stop eating out. No more chicken nuggies for a while. Bedcrumbs are not a good looking bed. Tell that to Lauren. Human plus a little extra eldritch spice. Just gotta get a food funnel for bed. Saves them for seconds. You looked at yourself in the mirror last night, and for the first time in a while, you're like, oh god, you got fat. WTF, man. Aw, test. At least you recognize it on yourself and know what you need to work on, right? You used to eat in bed all the time. Why can't you do it now? I'm curious what changed, Julia. Varian, there are certain things that there's nothing wrong with eating out. Wink. But eating fast food a lot is not typically a good thing. You think because you got a desk space in your bedroom. Huh. So why would I eat in the bed when you have a desk? That's very fair. Okay, that's very fair. You know, it's funny, since moving out and getting my own apartment, I have started eating at my dining room table more. Before, I would either eat at my desk or on the couch or in bed, you know, whatever I was doing. Like I would sit on my bed and, you know, eat while watching YouTube or a movie or something. But ever since getting the space for a dining room table and having one, I will sit down and eat at the dining room table or in the living room if I'm watching something. Those are like the only two places I'll eat typically anymore. I would not be surprised if it's a brain chemical thing, Nightly. There's something that seems to be with the way the world is these days where depression and things like that are much more prevalent. So, Test, what do you plan on doing? What is your plan of action? That's true. It is MySpace, and before it wasn't MySpace. Huh. Hi, Chai. It's good to see you. Eating out is such an addiction. Wink. Original Fritos and peanut butter for you. They were your dad's favorite snacks, so you go hard on those bad boys. Ooh. Fritos Honey Twists are very good. There's literally no living area in your place, just bedrooms and a kitchen. That's it, so you have to eat at your desk anyway. Weird. Do you have like a 700 square foot or 900 square foot apartment? Like, if you ate at the dining table before, you might have to gasp, interact with people, and be an adult, but now it's a safe place. Don't call me out like that, Julia. I mean, as I would typically eat dinner with my family. Like, with my parents, when dinner was done, I would usually eat with them at the table. But if I were having lunch or breakfast or a snack or anything like that, I would always go back to my apartment. I had a finished basement that my parents let me use as an apartment. I've never tried a PB&J with Fritos. Then again, I can't eat peanut. You got yourself a crockpot test? That's true. That is specifically for the purpose of eating dinner with them. That is very true. Very, very true. We got to get you a bunch of easy to throw together meals that you can just throw in the crock pot while you're at work all day. Personally, I feel like doing crock pot meals is so much easier and less expensive than HelloFresh. HelloFresh. Also, the last box that we did, not HelloFresh, but it's a different one. Absolutely awful. We got like 3 boxes where like some of the produce was bad or some of the meat was popped open. Ugh, it was awful. If anything, I would say try to do like Factor. I think Factor does those pre-done like TV dinner type meals, and those would probably be easier. Even eating at your desk shows how far you've come with being on antidepressants since the start of 2022. Otherwise, before you'd find it hard to get out of bed and just eat there. 2020 was definitely really bad for that. I am so proud of you, Chai, for starting antidepressants and working on yourself. And now that you have started, I hope it's just a downward slope for your upward progression, if that makes sense. I want it to be easy, you know, like a downward slope. It's easy to go down, but an upward progression. So I want it to be an upward slope. HelloFresh has been amazing for your brother and his family. It actually cured a lot of your niece's pickiness. Ah, HelloFresh might be on the better end. I think they're more expensive because they tend to be better. I can't remember the name of the one that we were using, but it was like an off-brand meal prep one. Like we did, I think we've done HelloFresh a few times. I don't think we've done Blue Apron. There's so many now. There's so many. Your last roommate got Factor, and what did he do? He would put it on a plate to put in the microwave and put another plate on top like a lid, so he'd waste 2 plates. Wait. So after he put the plates in there and on the thing, did he put the plates in the dishwasher? Oh my god. Yeah, that is wasteful, because 1, the bottom plate's probably not even dirty, and 2, if the top plate's even a little dirty from like stuff spattering, you can just wipe it off. It'll be fine. 1 had the food on it. Oh, he put the food on the, I thought he was like putting it in the packet. Okay. Still, that's barely any better. That's barely any better. Right, it's supposed to be in the package. That's what the package is for. Oh, goodness gracious. Was the off-brand HelloFresh Greetings recent? What is Greetings recent? Food box services. Let me see if I can find one. Every plate. I think we were just recently doing Every Plate, and we literally had 3 boxes in a row that that came broken or with really crappy materials. That's the one. That's the one we were doing. Oh no, it was every plate. I have no qualms stating my dissatisfaction with one. I believe we've done HelloFresh once before, and it was honestly pretty good. The food was good, the meals were pretty decent, and the stuff that it came with was good. And he ate them twice a day, so 4 big... Oh my goodness. Big hugs, Julia. Sending a lot of mental hugs and love and comfort. You have got this, and I will be here if you need anything. Don't be afraid to reach out. You have my phone number too. Much love. Mwah. All the other flatmates are pretty much first years, i.e. about 19 something on average. You don't use the kitchen at all. It's always messy, and basically with lots of other people staying in the same place, you use the microwave in your room or just grab healthy-ish takeaway like kimchi last Sunday. Okay, so are you staying in a dorm? How do you know where these relics are? I largely don't, but I read the seas. I see the swells that give shape to the formless. I hear the waves that whisper secrets to their witnesses. And I speak to the currents that hold a memory of all that they claim. Anything else? Nope. Let's get going. Right, there is a game. I know. There are some days where I feel like I could just sit down and do a just chatting stream. I probably could, and I'd probably have a blast with it. Seriously, I love just getting to sit and chat with you guys. I could totally do that all day. Definitely need to start cooking more. Your problem is you see recipes, go buy the ingredients, and then lose the recipes. Take the pictures on your phone. Not really. It's different in New Zealand. Basically a house, but with rooms rented to tenants, if that makes sense, with a communal kitchen. Okay, so that sounds kind of like a... Oh, goodness. What's it called? It's on Hey Arnold. A boarding house? It sounds like a boarding house. Just open fishing simulator. I mean, I could probably just sit here and fish all day instead of progressing. Like, just make bank and not really worry about it. It's on Hey Arnold. Look, that was the... As a kid growing up, that was the first time I had ever seen anything like that. Because I grew up in the country and not in a city, so I didn't realize that they had communal houses like that. You know, I had always thought, like, you know, houses or apartments. So seeing it on Hey Arnold was, like, my first introduction to multifamily housing. And I always thought it was a neat idea. A house like that. The Hey Arnold plug was legit. I miss Hey Arnold. Did you guys hear that they're trying... Someone has tried a petition to get a spin-off show about the Patakis? Which, if you don't remember, is Olga? Helga? Can't remember her name now. Oh, Hey Arnold's room growing up was incredible. Absolutely incredible. You lose so many random pictures on your phone, mostly because they save to specific files and you forget what they save to. Oh, you've got an Android, don't you? You actually have a communal apartment getting out in across the street from you. Not sure when they're going to start building it, but they put signs up about it. You know, I probably wouldn't mind a communal, or like an apartment building that at least has like a community space that people actually use. Like, I would probably still want my own kitchen to make food, but it would be cool to have like a grill or a bigger kitchen or like bigger ovens, so that way like you could do a Thanksgiving or something out there. I think that would be super fun. Some super fan I am. Helga, it was Helga. Helga's life is very sad. Olga was her perfect sister. Okay. You got a pixel upgrading in the next few days. You love it, but the files confuse you. I think Lauren got a pixel or something recently. Yeah, iPhone sucks, but the one thing it does decently well is UI. The user interface and experience is pretty good. You'll never ever share a kitchen with someone else again. Tess, you have no idea how excited I am to get my own the kitchen in my house done. I am so tired of cramped kitchens. Oh god, yes, for bathrooms too. Oh. Fortunately, I've only ever really had... Oh, actually, no. Growing up, sharing bathrooms with my sisters was the worst. Most people say guys are super dirty, and I'm sure that is the case. I'm sure there are a lot of guys who are super dirty. But all the women I've ever shared bathrooms with have been far dirtier. It's awful. The amount of times I would come in and see their bras or underwear on my toothbrush... You love your albums on here and the ability to look things up by it matching words to images or just the words on the actual picture. Do you have an iPhone variant? Also, I completely forgot about her older sister or her parents and what it was implied about her mom, but that is very sad. You're a bathroom camper? You could watch a movie on the toilet, not think twice about it. Look, I have spent my fair share of time on the toilet. Probably more time than I need to. But if someone needs in, I don't mind getting out. Like, that's happened with Lauren and I. Sometimes I'll just be like scrolling on Instagram or Discord or something, and you know, she'll knock on the door, be like, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. We're like, all right, yeah, you know, give me a minute. And then I'm able to finish up and wash my hands, and I'm out in, you know, a minute or so. Sounds like you got some bonfire kindling sitting on that toothbrush. Oh my god. I did not count how many times it happened, but I think it happened at least 3 times growing up. Finding some, like, either a bra, definitely finding a bra. I think 3 times for a bra, might have been some articles of clothing or like a towel or face towel on my toothbrush. Because I had an electric one that sat in the corner and needed to be on the charger, so it was always on the counter, and sometimes it was just whoop. And I'm like, how? Throw your clothes on the floor. There's room on the floor. Just put them on the floor. Your clean clothes can go on the other side of the counter. We had a huge counter. There's no reason. One of the dude's ideas of a shower is essentially having a shower and then leave water literally everywhere in the bathroom afterward. Like a husky had shook itself off after a bath. Imagine that, and that's pretty close. How do you get water everywhere? Like, I have definitely trailed water before, but that's what a bath mat is. Like, I don't dry off in the shower itself. I typically step out of the shower and then I dry off on the bath mat or a towel. I put a towel down. If there is no bath mat or towel, I then use the towel that I use to dry myself off with and dry off the floor. Why would you put your dirty clothes anywhere but on the floor? You use your dirty clothes as a bath mat extension so you can grab things. Also that, unless they're really filthy and then you don't want to touch them. But that's a conversation for very specific situations. Like, I put my clean clothes on the counter. If there is no space on the counter, I will put it on top of the toilet lid. As long as the toilet lid is clean, which in my house it is. Or, because it's just Lauren and I, and we hardly have guests, I will leave the bathroom in my towel and go to the bedroom and then put on clothes. Egad. I wish Julia were here for this. I feel like she would supply so much fuel and fire here. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray.
Oh, rapturous day! A fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul.
Alright.
Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I've been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement.
I'm listening.
Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek?
Happiness, sadness, or emptiness? Happiness.
Ah, merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave?
The warmth of the sun.
And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve?
Everything.
In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded. You still have much time to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these 3 idols lie barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more.
Interesting. You live alone and have blackout blinds. You don't even bother with a towel. Well, it's like, we have some windows that don't have very good blinds, so it's more of like a courtesy thing for me. Otherwise, yeah, we don't typically bother. A lot of our windows, we actually have that film clean up, so like if people were to look in, they wouldn't see anything, which is really nice. Poor old man has been bracing himself against the wind and spray for like 10 minutes. He's just been like waiting as the boat slowly inches forward. You do the same too, to be honest, going to the bathroom or bedroom with the towel around you, but also an adaptability thing as you feel more comfortable sitting down when getting dressed due to disability. Sitting down when getting dressed due to disability. Now, maybe my brain's just having trouble, like, mentally imaging that, but if I may ask, and it is not uncouth to do so, how is that an adaptability thing? How is that a comfort thing due to disability? Used to rarely bother with clothes at all, but you feel more human when you have something on. Yeah, I'm with you, Nightly. I don't understand how people can just go around naked all the time. I feel like I need at least, like, boxers and a t-shirt on. I can't just do shorts. You've developed a bad habit of just living in your boxers when you're at home, which normally isn't an issue, but like you've opened the door and just them more than a few times. Oh no. You have previously dunked on, or you have absolutely dunked on previous staircases? Are you playing Vintage Story? Do I need to stop this and play Vintage Story, Ingle? You also wear just a t-shirt and shorts and get like food or groceries from your door after you make sure no one's there anymore. Ingle. But also in another way, yes, I knew it. Now that you have a partner, you need to remember to close the bathroom door. Because you're by yourself, it didn't matter until recently. What do you mean? Oh, like when you're going to the bathroom? There's nowhere in the bathroom to really sit down or hold onto. Bad balance issues. And you feel icky sitting down on the toilet. That's very fair. I would too if I were with any type of flatmate. What is Vintage Story? Oh my god, am I gonna stop this for Vintage Story? I mean, I love Dredge, and I want to finish Dredge. Hold on. Maybe if we play Dredge and finish it, I can show you guys Vintage Story. Vintage Story is a game that was created after the terra firma mod on Minecraft. So a bunch of people developed a mod called terra firma, and it made Minecraft significantly more challenging and rewarding. But they decided to stop developing a mod for Minecraft and make their own game. And they made a game called Vintage Story. So it's like Minecraft, but hardcore and a lot cozier, but also missing some things, some quality of life things that Minecraft has. But it's really fun, and Ingle has a server that I've been playing on, and he's apparently playing without me. It was one of the games that I was really considering hosting a server for at some point. First of all, prove it. Grilled shark. Okay, hold on. Let's make some room. I think that's just an eel, not a shark, but you know, who am I to judge? Hi, Moo Pig, how are you doing? Welcome to the kingdom. We're glad to have you here. What's this about a server in a game, anything? You missed the explanation, give it again, please. Speaking of cozy, that reminds you need to check out Ooblets. It's basically Pokemon, but instead of its little guys doing dance battles. I've seen Ooblets! Oh, it is so cute. It is definitely adorable. Okay, well. You guys are asking. So now I've gotta do a thing. How is your evening going tonight? Moo Pig. I almost called you Moon Pig. I love the name Moo Pig, by the way. It is very cute, very cool. 10 out of 10. You're very welcome. Hold on. Let me change the game capture. Okay, it's gonna be a little off because I don't have the dimension set up right. So Vintage Story, right? Vintage Story is a cozy block game. Looks very much like Minecraft, but it's more voxels than it is blocks. That is a big thing. We're gonna join the server and see what Ingle did with stairs, and then we'll get back to Dredge. Hi, Vel. Look, Dredge is in the background. People were asking about Vintage Story, so I'm telling people what Vintage Story is real quick. I didn't lie to you. It's there. It's there. Bloxels. Yes, Bloxels. Moonstone Island. What is Moonstone Island, Nightly? Oh, you definitely can fish in Vintage Story. So, we can see Ingle down here. Hi. And he's sitting. Look at that boy sitting. Really, the fishing's a mod? Minecraft ripoff. There's a lot of things this game does a lot better than Minecraft, in my opinion. Anyway, so we have the infinite tower of peat that I have dug up. It goes all the way up to the skybox. Do we have anything in here to show? No. So, you know, it does look very much like Minecraft, but it's also very different in a lot of ways. They had lanterns before lanterns were a thing in Minecraft. A mod adds in, it's heavily modded too. Mod adds in these palisade walls with a walkway. You got some ramshackle crude doors. and we took solace in... I can't believe what I'm looking at here. We took solace in a cave. Oh, goodness gracious. So you remember how I mentioned that there are... The game is voxels? Ingle has done art. He chiseled apart this raw stone column and added wood in it, and it looks really good. We have geode tables with geodes on them, and books with lore. All right, Ingle, pick left or right. Art! I love the Iron Giant. That is one of my favorite movies. All right, he picked the left side again. I should start a server ASAP. I need to buy a new motherboard and processor for my server computer, and I can start up a server, I'm sure. Now I'm hungry. He's eating. So, this is the kitchen. In the kitchen, we have, apparently, 10 liters of honey. That's crazy. We have a lot of crock pots to store food. None of them have food in them. We have some dried food. Stairs under construction. Ascend with caution. Ooh. Hey, look, we have a cellar with food. There we go. Minecraft, but slightly better. Minecraft, but very better. With all that honey, you should make mead. I think you can. I think Ingle included a mod that lets you make mead. So food has a freshness. If you notice there at the top, when you make food, it'll rot after a while. So you have to make a cellar, which is a small enclosed space underground that can stay cooler. And then meat is vanilla. Oh, that's cool. And so then it'll stay fresh. You also have recipes and stuff like that. So you can put like mushrooms and stuff together to make a mushroom stew. Or you can make cabbage pies. Like they have a ton of different food. Onions, turnips, carrots, berry bushes. All sorts of stuff. You're so sweet, no wonder there's tons of honey. Oh. Well, truly it was liquid cheese that did it. Ingle has installed a windmill and what looks to be a hopper. Yeah, it says hopper there at the top. To grind up grains and apparently glowworms to make bread. And he said he has upgraded the stairs, which he did. He pushed it out another 2 blocks and made a spiral staircase with a lot of supports. Yep. And it's looking really good. I like these support beams along the top. That is a really nice touch. Then we have our blacksmithery, which it looks like he finally has started putting stuff out here. So we have 2 forges and an anvil. And the forge is to heat up these ingots so that way you can make them into tools like hammers, which you need to forge, and saws, which you need to cut wood. Yeah. There are some physics, yeah. The sand and gravel has physics, and you can turn it on to where dirt and some other blocks can have physics. Oh, that's nice. I thought about doing this too. That's a nice touch. So, Ingle put down 2 slabs and then chipped away at it to make them a corner stair. So that way, when you go up into the windmill. And he made wooden axles and gears. Hi, Waddles. This is Vintage Story. Vintage Story was originally the Terra Firma mod for Minecraft, but they decided to do their own thing because I guess Java sucks. Which, if you know anything about programming, is absolutely true. Java sucks. And now we have a windmill working, and it's very pretty. Ah, and he has a lantern. And a gun. Ingle, I have a flint spear. And you have a gun. That you hold like a bow. That's really weird. Yeah, we're quickly stepping away from Dredge just to show off Vintage Story because Ingle was talking about it and then I was talking about it. Ingle has escalated this quickly. Like, he's got a lantern in his hand and I have an oil lamp, and now he has a gun, and he's building a windmill, and I was just on last night. You know what? I bet he's got a backpack. I don't even have a backpack anymore. I bet you. So last night, nope, not that way. I'll show you that in a minute. Last night, I spent so much time getting copper and tin to make bronze, and I had 54 ingots. There are 14 left, and I'm assuming Ingle here must have used them to make his gun. And he didn't make me a gun or a lantern. How dare he? Anyway, out here we have our apiary with bees. Except they're all empty, except for this one. So eventually they'll swarm and fill up these other ones, and that's how we get money. Hi, Dimwit. Meanwhile, one of the reasons why I decided to make so much bronze is because I was running out of tools. I needed bronze picks and spears and stuff like that. And we have 2 picks. Okay, that's better. He was going metal hunting in a minute. Uh-huh. Sure you were. Sure you were. We have candles in a butchery spot. We kill animals, then we have to put them up there and skin them and stuff to get money. It's not super gory, so, you know, you don't have to worry about that. Ingle chiseled this. It's very pretty. I'll give him props for that. All right, Varian, you have a good night. Ironically, you love leather tanning in games like this. Well, as it just so happens, Nightly, I guess I didn't need to go up those stairs, because we have these stairs. We have barrels full of stuff like tannin to tan and scrape hides to make stuff. I have yet to actually look in how it's done, but you can do that. Thank you so much, Chai. I really appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Yeah, being a hunter is interesting. There's a lot of stuff that you can hunt. Oh, hey, I think this is probably my backpack. Backpack. All right, I take back my backpack comment. Someone made me a backpack, and I'm a happy boy. Now I need 3 more. I don't know if you can tame them, but you can domesticate them. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have... No, wait, it was over here. Got a farm. Got a greenhouse going. Pretty sure it's over here. I think it's over here. Yeah. We have pigs. Big. A lot of pig. Hello, piggies. Piggly wigglies. And a boar. Pigs and boars. What's that? Is that a little pig? Oh no, it's a bunny. You just got a bunny in your hand. It's a rabbit. He's got a rabbit in his hand, Knightley. He found it on the ground. Oh, is it a dead rabbit? Thought it might have been an alive rabbit. I was like, how did you catch that? And the pigs aren't insanely loud. No, the volume's actually pretty good. There aren't too many animals, so I don't know if you can domesticate all of them. There's actually a built-in guide. Fox. I imagine that if you catch them, you could... let's see. Animal husbandry. You can rear bighorn sheep, boars, chickens. Rearing poultry, domestication, beekeeping. I don't think you can... Maybe if you catch some foxes, you can force them to mate, but I don't know. I am unsure. Also, it's getting winter soon, so I will have... I am a tailor, so I will have to do some deep dive on how to make warm clothes for people. Because this game actually goes through seasons. All right, how to tailor. Made a lot of plain cloth and a sewing kit. Speaking of bees, you discovered a yellow jacket's nest under a bush you were pruning today. You wish you had found it before they became angry. Oh no. Did they sting you at all? Are you okay? Let's see. Smelting, smithing, food preparation, meal making, clay forming, napping, canning for ore, armor, mechanical power, mechanical power, weather maybe? Let's look at weather. Okay, no, not weather. Armor? Temporal stability. Oh yeah, there's this whole temporal thing with this game, and the evil things that come after you are not zombies, but they are zombies. It's a whole thing. Oh no! Go get the hides or something and press H on them. Is it where was it? Leather making? Oh, leather making is a multi-step process that requires at least one barrel, but having several will make the process much easier. After you've obtained some raw hides, seal them in a barrel of lime water or diluted borax for 24 in-game hours. Remove the now soaked hide and craft them in the grid with a knife to get a scraped hide. Seal the scraped hides in a barrel of weak tannin for 4 days. Remove the prepared hides from the weak tannin and place them in a barrel of strong tannin for 4.5 days. After that time, the hides will turn into leather, with larger hides yielding more pieces. So that's just how leather working works. It was 3 degrees Celsius when you went to bike to work this morning. Oh my god, that is so cold. What about dye making? Nope. Okay. What if I just look up cloth tile, clothing trader, plain clothes. How do I know? Sewing kit? Squire pants, shepherd's tunic. How do I know? Max warmth is 2. How do I know what makes good warm clothes? Anyway. It is something entirely different, Dimwit. It is called... Look, you can see that it's actually getting kind of frosty out. Anyway, have fun, Ingle. I'm gonna go back to Dredge, and maybe I'll play some more later tonight. And start making stuff. Dredge. Ping pong. Yes, it started off as a Minecraft mod called Terra Firma, and then the people were like, oh, we could make our own game in a game that's not Minecraft, and so they did. And that is Vintage Story, and it's still being developed in production today. The Discord is lively, and the people on there are pretty rad. Looks neat, but a touch convoluted. It's for the people who wanted a more in-depth experience than what Minecraft had to offer, which I totally can't blame them for doing that. And honestly, really dig myself. As much as I enjoy Minecraft, it's one of those like, oh, it's kind of like Valheim a little bit, but again, a little bit deeper. Because like blacksmithing, you actually heat up the ingots and then you take them to the anvil and then you use a hammer to hammer it into the shape that you want to make the thing that you're looking for, which is one of the neat things for me. Okay, so I need 2 more planks. Let's get more cargo space. Shipyard. Don't need to prepare anything. Abyssal, Hadal, and Oceanic. Coastal, Shallow, Mangrove, and Bog. Okay. At the end of your Minecraft life, you spent the entire time jumping from block to block around your house, talking to the people on the server. So you would prefer something more in-depth. Agreed. Minecraft is one of those games that, if I were to continue playing it, I would need something that were a lot more in-depth. I would need some kind of mechanic to dive into. Which is why with some of the Minecraft servers that I have looked at playing, I would only play because they had some interesting mods. Like there's one that came out, or that has been being developed recently, called Create, and it adds a lot of that automation and power stuff that like Vintage Story has, but I think it's a lot more in-depth than what Vintage Story currently has. But it's a super cool looking mod, and it's like, well shoot, if I were to play Minecraft again, I would 100% play that mod. What are they doing? Don't know what those weird fish are doing. You don't know if you can even play it anymore? You can't get access to your account? Oh no, what happened? What was I going to do? I feel like I was going to do something. Oh yeah, if you never migrated your account from Mojang to Microsoft, that could be one of the reasons. I think they still have a process for you to do it, which isn't too difficult. Having all these engines does not make this easy. I am too fast for these tight, confined spaces. More engines. I'm working on it. Believe you me, I'm working on it. At some point, they wiped their queue of tickets because they had too many. Really? Wow, that is incredible. And also something I'm not surprised that Microsoft would do. I can only imagine that they have far too many tickets for any of them to actually make heads or tails up. All right, I got the additional engine spaces, so soon I'll be able to get the better engines. They deleted all accounts not migrated as of last week? Really? I didn't realize they held on to it for so long. I'm surprised that they deleted them. What are these guys doing? Can I accidentally fish one? These guys a bad thing? They seem to make me go slow. Which is in and of itself a bad thing. But they're not like damaging my ship. I don't know if I hit something or maybe they did hit my ship. Oh no, I probably just boosted too long until I broke it. Like a silly boy. But yeah, Vintage Story. It's a lot more hardcore than Minecraft, and it's a really neat game. And I've been following it for a while, and have been wanting to play it with people. And Ingle was like, "Yo, I got a server. You want to play?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." So now we play. Found this on Reddit. What will happen to unmigrated legacy Minecraft accounts after the deadline? According to support, unmigrated accounts can either be deleted or refunded if not migrated by September. All remaining unmigrated accounts will be deleted in March of 2025. Rad. So you could get yourself a refund on Minecraft. Now, here's the question. Would they refund you for the current price of Minecraft? Pile of loose debris. Oh, don't have any explosive. I will need to buy some. Because I'm pretty sure when I bought Minecraft, it was like $13. And then all the rare resources were found. Look, you didn't know my secret ability is to find all the resources, apparently. Same test. Minecraft has been a massive part of my life, my childhood. I've met so many friends because of that game. In fact, that's how I met, technically, that's how I met Varian and Dimwit and Nightly. I met Dimwit and Nightly through David R64YT, who did X's Adventures in Minecraft, and I was watching that because I was interested in Minecraft and wanting to play Minecraft. So that's how I met those two. And then I met Varian through Dwight Lackman, who is now known as Dwight, or the Mighty Potato. He used to be known as Potato Wardby back in his heyday of Minecraft. But he realized after a few years of gaining traction with that name that sponsors do not necessarily want to work with someone whose name is Orgy. So... Can I buy... Yes, okay. I have packed explosive. Oh, they're in my storage. To cargo, to cargo. Okay, I couldn't remember how exactly we met, Test. I couldn't remember where you came from. I just know you've been around for so long. Okay, so we also met through X. David was also the first step in you meeting Circasa. That's true. Hey, Dark Cards, how are you doing? Ooh, that's a big tree. We're gonna get this abyssal fish here. Oh, it's a coelacanth! Yes! We finally found it! Okay, so they don't like those jets of water. That's good. Why are you sad today, Dark Cards? What's going on, bud? What is X up to these days? I don't know. You were here when the world was young. You were. Test, you... I mean, rightfully so, you've got a first badge for a reason. You've been around for a very long time. Yeah, I know he was streaming for a while, but I haven't heard or seen anything from X in a good while. I know he had some, like, medical stuff come up recently, and I think he started a GoFundMe or something from Twitter, but otherwise I have not kept up with him and what's going on with him. I could probably ask Matt. Him and Matt are good friends. You're doing one last run in one of the 5M servers you play because it shuts down in a couple of days? Oh! Oh, that sucks. What? Why is it shutting down? I'm so sorry. Five years, 25 days, and 22 hours. You missed the follow-anniversary by almost a month. Wow, I can't believe it's been 5 years. Where has the time gone, dimwit? Ghost shark. Like I'm gonna need a lot more explosive. The staff gave up on it. I'm sorry, dude. Hi, Alvy. Came in right as I'm... Hi, Alvy. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? You've been in the city for 2 years and you were co-owner of Benny's. You did a lot for it. What... If it would help you, Dark Cards, why don't you tell us more about the server in the city that you were playing on? I'd love to hear about some of your antics and things that have been going on. I'd love to reminisce with you in this time. I know it's sad, but... Welcome, Fizzlesticks. I love your name. Lonnie Val. Alvy. How are you all doing? Ooh! That was a big fish that I was not expecting to just come out of nowhere. Hold on, y'all. I gotta keep going. But thank you for the follow, Fizzle Sticks. Yeah, that fish is gonna eat me. I didn't realize that fish was right there. All my engines are out, and these guys are slow. Armored sea robin? What is an armored sea robin? They didn't take my coelacanth, though. Hi, Mask Man. How are you doing? Oh my god, dimwit. I forgot about that. Thank you, Fizzle Sticks. I appreciate that. Well, I appreciate you nightly. But Alvi, how was Valorant? How was your games going? Did you have hopefully some good ones? There went all the fish I was gonna sell. I didn't realize what time it was in game. Jeez. Hi, Ariel. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for raiding along. It's good to see everyone. Always a bigger fish in the pond. Your brother was the actual owner of Benny's, and it took us forever to even add Benny's into the city. As soon as we brought it in, you had a line out the door and created a great community. That's incredible. Now, I am not too familiar with GTA lore. Is Benny's something from GTA 4, I want to say? I think it was 4. And it was like a car customs place, right? You're also a leader of a gang, so you did a lot of bank robberies and had fun, just made the most of it. Oh, I totally get that. That sounds awesome. That sounds fun. You had the comeback of a century, 2-10 to a win. Did it end like 13-10? Oh, it's in 5. Okay, I haven't played much about 5, if I'm honest. Do I happen to love pickle or like pickles? I love dill pickles. Your standard dill pickles. Not a big fan of bread and butter, but I like pickles. We love to hear a comeback story. Good job, Alvi. Good frickin' job. Valid, put her there, brother. Hiya! Love me some pickles. Tess, you're gonna have to tell me how you make your own pickles, because I feel like now that I will be a homeowner, I'm gonna start making my own pickles and stuff. My own mead, my own pickles. Gonna make it all, brother. Also, thank you for the follow, Ariel. I appreciate that. Welcome to the kingdom, everyone. Also thank you for the follow, Mask Man. Welcome to the kingdom. Y'all, if you don't already follow Alvi, if you love fun, chaos, and cool costumes, you should totally give her a follow. Because not only is she fun and cool, but she is also for, I think, all of October. Maybe she can correct me if she's still here. Doing different, oh, look, a whale. Doing different costumes on stream. I think today she was dressed up as Alice from Alice in Wonderland. But she's been absolutely killing it. Lot of respect for Alvi. Alvi is a very cool person. Okay, this is the armored sea robin. I see. Robin. You don't like pickles, but one of your closest friends' last name is Pickle and you love her? Ah, I'm jealous that her name is Pickle. I love her. I love her and her last name. Okay. Was I supposed to bring stone shrine and upright slab bears a carving, 2 pale bottom dwellers hiding from their fate? A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. Oh! Wait, I just gotta slap these bad boys in there, and then I gotta go find that shark again. Okay. That's easy. Hopefully I'll make some good money from these guys and can buy some more explosives. Nope, we do not want to go for that. Oh, it's a family secret recipe. Test, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're so close to buying a house, saving up and waiting for interest rates to go down, but you could see it happening in the next few years. If the housing market and interest rates didn't go crazy, I probably would have had a house a couple years ago. But because of how crazy it's been, we had to move. You moved me to your PC. Hi! We had to move to Illinois to even be able to afford housing. If you want to know how stupid it's been. And only recently has stuff started getting better, where like the supply seems to actually be there. I've seen so many houses coming up, and if I weren't building my own house, I would probably scoop up a house. But I'm so proud of you, Knightley, though. That's awesome. You're waiting for the housing market to crash and ruin the economy out here before you can get one? Yeah, Colorado has been so expensive. Oregon is where you belong, so you're thankful that you're in a position to wait. Once you have found a place that you feel comfortable, that's very important. I liked a lot of stuff in Washington, but there wasn't a place that I ever was where I felt comfortable or like I belonged too much. Like being there with Lauren, it was like, okay, this is a little more comfy, but I am not a city person. You didn't get your shot? What, are you okay? Is everything okay? It does help that you love your job, yes. Having a good job where you're at 100% makes... You're fine. Okay, good, good. I'm glad you're okay. Quick answer for you, Dark Card. Safeway Pharmacy didn't accept Kaiser insurance, so it was expensive. Ugh. Why? Why can't they just make getting shots to keep everyone in the world from getting sick free? Stupid Safeway. Stupid Walgreens. Stupid CVS Pharmacy. Stupid all of them. Hey, please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yep, that's fine. Damage my hull. But leave me the heck alone. Okay, apparently he does more than just one thing of damage to my hull, and I did not realize that. I just died. It's Kaiser, man. Kaiser wants to keep everything in-house so they don't work with other pharmacies. Damaged. Yep, I did say hull. But I love that you said damage to my hull. Oh. Yeah, Kaiser's really dumb in that they try to keep everything in-house into their own, like, network. And so if you try to go outside with Kaiser, they try to charge you an arm and a leg. That was one of the reasons why when I had the option for Kaiser when I worked for city government that I did not, because I wanted to be able to go anywhere, especially if I were traveling, because I have family, or had family, you know, outside of Washington when I had Kaiser. But dumb butts. That's so silly. I'm sorry, Julia. You got all prepped and ready to go and get your shot, and you were mentally prepared. You were gonna do it, and then they were like, nope. Insurance is such a scam. You heard what you heard, so you're keeping it. You know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Doing that application for the server you were watching me in last time. How do you get your Steam profile link? That is a good question. Is it gonna show up? It's not gonna show up. You could probably just put your Steam name if you can't find the profile. Where's the web browser? Settings, controllers, web browser. There it is. If you go to your profile page, you might have to turn on URLs in the settings, but if you go to your profile, you should be able to see it to copy it. You like Kaiser because you've had good experiences with them? Julia loves her doctors with Kaiser, so you switched briefly and then went back. Other option for you was Providence, which is one of the worst places you've worked, so you were like, nah. No, that's fair. I mean, if Kaiser is one of your options, they're really good from what I hear. It's just they're very localized. And it can be tough to find care outside of that local area. At least the guy at the counter was super nice. Still, I hate that getting shots and stuff like that costs so much money if it's out of network. Like, the COVID shots, at least when they were first doing them, all free. Great. Excellent. We love that. Keep making them free. Don't make us pay for flu shots. Don't make us pay for COVID shots. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to pay for any of our medical experience or medical care, but that's another conversation that the world has been screaming for, but corporations say we're not ready for because they just want to make money. On the other hand, you're on a multi-year wait list to get a family doctor. Ooh, that is the one downside to universal healthcare, is that sometimes there are big wait lists and stuff like that. You're saving up for the 2K you're gonna have to pay in the next few months for your round of tests to make sure the cancer is still gonzo. If you need help with that test, please let me know. I'm more than happy to lend a hand. Okay, the COVID shots were government subsidized, but now they aren't, so now they cost something. Hate it. I hate it so much. Alright. Well, as long as you are good, test. Like I said, I care about you and your health, and you have done so much for me. It is the least I could do. So, just let me know, my dude. Okay, so now I gotta take this one over here. Yup. Did it save the other one that I put in here? It did! Yay! We're good. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. Oh, I can just throw stuff to storage? Fathomless flame. Yeah, let's throw all that into storage. Hate that. Screw that, hate it. Man, now I want cake and a pie. I need to be eating less to lose weight. What? You may be able to get a walk-in tomorrow at Kaiser? I hope so. I really hope so. I think that's one of the things that they tout, isn't it? Like the ability to just kind of go up if you need to. At Kaiser, in bed. Darn it, I did it. Apparently they don't do appointments for boosters. Oh. Well then, yeah, I would imagine you should definitely be able to get a walk-in for it. I mean, boosters take so little time. I think it's silly that we have to schedule appointments, but it's also kind of nice for, you know, for people who want to make sure that when they get there, they're able to do the thing that they need to do. You're already halfway through paying off the 4K you owed for that bill mix-up garnishment thingy, so you just have to be frugal for a few weeks. Dude, that's awesome. You are killing it. I am impressed. Repair mode activated. How did I... What's repair mode? Right trigger. I tried right trigger to get out of repair mode, and it would not. Shenanigans. Apparently they don't... Oh, I already read that. Well, Julia, I hope it did not cost you much to travel about and try to get all that sort of stuff taken care of. But I am really glad that you will hopefully have a resolution tomorrow. You're gonna head to bed, got a long day ahead of you. Oh no, what's going on tomorrow? But thank you, Tess, for stopping in. It's been great talking to you. I hope you have a lovely night. Take good care of yourself, buddy. And I will see everyone Friday. Ah, okay, good. So it wasn't a wasted trip. That makes me very happy to hear. Are your new insoles comfy? I need to get new insoles for one of my pairs of shoes. Nothing, just doing a bunch of pruning and blowouts and all that fun stuff. Well, hopefully, it's a nice calm day of pruning and blowouts and no other shenanigans that, that other people give you. Oh, I thought you had, like, already put them in your shoes and tried them out. Sorry. I figured they were for the plantar fasciitis. I guess insoles are not an easy thing for you to be able to just try on at the store, huh? It's kind of, you do your best with the instructions they give you and hope that it works. Uh-oh, what kind of drama test? Give me the tea. I think I need any of that. I think I just need... this cloth? Yeah, I don't even think I need cloth. I think I just need wood. Quick, someone give me wood. Over it. Statue. Left. Statue holds a stone crucible. It's empty. Does it matter which one I do? Cold flame roars in the statue's hand. Alright. What about the stone column? Stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Swarm of small creatures. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. Ravenous children. Alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. Large eyeless beast. The carving is of a large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Blind, but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. The bubbling vent. The breath of salvation, it burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Protection, follow the magma. Fine. Okay, so already figured that out. That's good. Hi, Shayla. You came in at the right time, didn't you? For now, anyway, just employee drama. All right, well, keep me posted, because you know how much I love your employee drama. I need the tea. Have a good night, Test. You've been here, you just don't have to have a lot to add. That's okay. I appreciate the lurking. Like I said, it's just good to see you. I don't always... I don't look at my viewer list. Or viewer count, really. I just... You know, people show up, I say hi. So, as always, it's good to see you, and I'm glad that you're here. Regardless of whether or not you talk. But I've been okay. I was taking care of Lauren some at the start of this week, which is why I did not stream on Monday. She's doing much better, which is fantastic. We love to hear that. And other than that, you know, I'm vibing. I'm just fishing, waiting for the weekend, having a good time. Talked about Vintage Story, which I'm sure you saw. Cozy, comfy little game. I'm a little sad that I'm not going to TwitchCon because so many cool people that I know are going, and I would love to say hi and see them in person and give them all hugs again. Julia, did I tell you that I'm going to be in Washington around Christmas time? Not that I expect you to be able to just fly out there at a moment's notice or anything, but, you know, just... figured I'd mention. How have you been, Shayla? Time is it? It is 4:40. Should be fine as long as I don't disturb the children. Can I dock here? Things are still bad, but you are still awesome. I am very sorry to hear that things are still bad, but I am very glad to hear, as always, that you are still awesome. What's going on? The dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. The paintings depict the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some painting. Okay, read that. Depicts the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. Yikes. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see the handle, but a large socket is carved into the face of the door. Okay, I wonder if I have to put them all together. The door remains shut. Okay, noted. Let's rest. It's not your stuff that's bad, so you can't really speak to it. You have to pack to stay at your little sister's place to puppy sit, which you're very excited about. We do love puppy sitting. Puppies are great. Even though puppies can be very terrible, babysitting puppies is not so bad. Because you only get them for a short amount of time, and that's great. You don't have to deal with the craziness that is typically a puppy. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, Ari. Welcome. How are you all doing? Give me a second to get out of dangerous waters, and I will give you the proper shout-out. You're these girls' favorite aunt, so we're gonna have a good time. Ah, I love that. I fully believe it, too. There we go. Dangerous waters are gone, so let's give you the proper shout-out. How was Jackbox Party Packs? Games are going well for me. We're having a good time. We're just fishing. We're solving Eldritch mysteries, man. It is done. And then I should be able to buy that in... Sell all those. Loading dock. The last light space. Hey! Alright, I think we have purchased everything. So let's go into the shipyard. There we go. It was fun. You got to play lots with Saucy and the others. Oh, that's good to hear. Who else were you playing with? I only recognize Saucy, but I don't know who else it is at the moment. Okay. Those are some weird light configuration. So I could do a 3000 lumen and then a 750 lumen. No. Oh, and I can just sell metal scraps? Okay, cool. Hate to raid and run, but it's late and you need to get ready for bed. No worries. I appreciate the raid. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful night. Take good care of yourself, and we'll see you later. Okay. Let's go over to here and bomb this place. Oh no, the mom's coming, the mom's coming, the mom's coming, the mom's coming. I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking. That was really bad. I panicked too much. I panicked too much. Did Mama Fish laugh at me? Mama Fish slapped me around. Mama Fish said, no more. Okay, so I have... almost all of the stone tablets. How often do you restock? It's probably once a day. Alright, let's do some exploring. Okay, there's another thing over here. So I gotta see what kind of fish I need. You're hearing a hawk screech, right? You know, you've been going to a lot of concerts recently, but you feel like you're going crazy. No, there are tiny little fish that'll find me and screech at me, and when they screech at me, they call their mother. A stone shrine, an upright slab bears a carving. 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. So, I'm assuming it means any malformed, like, abyssal fish will work. Just because of how big that space is. So, like, this twisted sharks should work. Oh, boy. Mama coming with a vengeance. Oh, boy. Okay. Barely made it out of there. So I should be able to put you in there. And then one more crazy fish. Hi, Salad! It hits the frequencies that aren't dead. Too many rock concerts, huh? I love rock and metal concerts. There's no feeling quite like... no feeling quite like having bass hit you right in the chest. You are very tired. What makes you so very tired, Sally? Did I get hurt? I did. I don't have enough money to repair myself. I need to get fish. But I also need to use the bathroom. So I will be right back. There we go. Wasn't sure the music was playing. Right back. And I am back. Shows are your happy place. You'll always remember being scolded for not wearing ears, but you have 0 regret. As long as you don't regret it. You can't be tired when you've got angry, slappy monster fish to keep you alert out here. I mean, we just got to get Salad some angry, slappy monster fish. Something unexpected came up at work yesterday. It's got everyone running around like a bunch of chickens with your heads cut off. Oh no. Would you like this? Oh boy. Good, take it. It's not so much chaos as it is a mad dash to get everything done before Sunday. Yes, you'll be working Saturday and Sunday, and your scheduled vacation is most likely canceled. Oh no. Is something big going on, Salad, that I might need to know about? Sorry, I was looking at something Dimwit sent me. He sent me the email from Microsoft saying, hey, we're closing all of our tickets. Sorry. Nothing that concerns anyone here, trust me, but nothing set in stone as of now, so you won't be going into detail. That is a-okay. It was purely just, oh boy, is, anything big happening, and I need to be concerned for my man. My man, Salid. I'm eating the same thing. Same thing you didn't want. Just pretzel stick. Hmm? Oh, right. I've got, like, no money on me, so I need to go fishing. No, he did not eat. Okay. But maybe Plum wants that pretzel, though. They need to be sure. What? Are you whining at me? I tried giving you a pretzel. Do you just want attention? I mean, you're right. Maybe he does want this pretzel and not the one that I gave. It's the same exact thing. Okay, you can take that one. But it's the same exact thing. He broke it. You might be gone for a while in the near future. Good. Okay, I'm glad it's got nothing to do with that. Oh my god, I didn't even think about the stuff that's going on. All the... and I'm being very careful not to say exactly what it is on stream for a reason. I completely forgot that there is multiple things happening that are no bueno and crazy. You know what? You were right, Shayla. He's munching on that one. He loves that pretzel. That pretzel was a-okay by him. The world is kind of... Do the kids say that, Salad? You know I can't say that. Hey guys, Plum says hello. In case you were wondering. Hi, Lord. You look so tired. What's wrong? I'll be right back again. Might help if I unmuted my mic. Salad, go to sleep. Go to sleepy weepy. Go get your sleepy buys. Your honk shoes. Get your honk shoes and your me me's. Lauren's yelling at me to eat my pumpkin. She got me a pumpkin thingy. It's frozen custard. Because she says she is physically incapable of coming home without a gift. You can't sleep now, you're filling in some paperwork? Alright, well, it's a good thing I didn't eat these, huh? Well, fill in that paperwork and chat with me and Mr. Pom Pom Tail over here. We do love Lauren here, says Salad. So we have become overburdened with copper. Good, Ingle. Good. How's that bronze coming, though? I mean, look at this, guys. Look at how good this looks. It's incredible. Yeah, Lauren loves giving gift and getting gift. But definitely more giving gift. She corrected me. She said she loves getting gifts too. We needed the copper for the bronze? Well, good. We need more bronze too. This is some of the best frozen custard, hands down. Isn't it, Plum? Isn't it, baby boy? You check the picture you posted in your Discord, you will see that we have plenty soon. I cannot wait to see. So, that is a lot of copper. That is a good bit of copper. Nicely done, Ingle. Nicely done. So, Lauren came home a little sad. She's been having a rough time lately. So, I'm gonna finish my custard with you guys, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night, a little bit early, so I can go spend time with her. Now that I can actually, you know, be around her, and like give her smooches and stuff, because she's not sick. Someone finding a thing that they'll think you'll like without grabbing their face and begging for attention is like the best nonsense to hold on to. I am a terrible person to buy gifts for, because anytime someone asks me what I want, I tell them, I don't know, nothing. Like, now that I've become an adult, I typically buy all the things that I want. And there's, you know, occasionally times where I purposefully do not buy something that I want, but most of the time I do. So yeah, if you're gonna get me a gift because it made you think of me. Not just because you think I'd like it, but because, like, it means something to you, because it's a representative of, like, how I feel to you, in a way, you know? Your favorite gifts now are often handwritten letters and audio messages and stuff like that? That's really sweet. I think a lot of the gifts that I've gotten recently have been like cookbooks, just like nerdy themed cookbooks, and I love that. Absolutely love that. You can't have mine. Or acorns and rock. Lauren has been giving me acorns and rocks. Ziggy went to Mexico and then bought this for me, and apparently it's green, and so it's part of the green screen, but it's just this funky little guy, and it sits on my desk, and I love him. He's just a funky little guy. Jessica got you that mini display case. 10 out of 10. That is a great gift. Agreed. People don't stop giving you plushes and figures. You have no use for either of these, but you keep them forever. I'm the same way. I literally have 2 trash bags, like large black trash bags, full of stuffed animals that I don't do anything with. Because they were given to me throughout my life, and they're all sentimental. See, I'm kind of on the other side of the spectrum from Salad. Like, I love getting cards, but I hate holding on to cards. I don't know why, but I don't like holding on to, like, cards and stuff like that. So I tend to get rid of cards. But if you give me a stuffed animal, I will probably keep that thing for life. You got rid of all your stuffed animals except for one. Who are you talking to? Okay. It was a huge upgrade from the shipping foam that you put dowels through to hold minis. That's clever, though. That's really clever. Okay, a giant Shaun of the Dead figure, I can agree, is maybe a little much. But I mean, if you like it. Oh, big dino squishmallow. We have a budgie, and we have an octopus. And they are named Budge and Toad, respectively. Okay. Big difference between birthday cards and handwritten letters. That is a good point. That is very good. What? Sir, you have food. You don't have to eat what I have. Have to eat what I have. Look, boy. I will say, though, I have kept a lot of the cards that have had long handwritten messages in. So I can agree with that, Salad. Hi, Blup. It's good to see you. You lost your little jellyfish squishmallow while traveling. Bad habit of leaving things in a hotel room. Oh, no. I am always deathly afraid of leaving something sentimental like that behind. Nicely done, Blup. Only took 5 this time. How are you doing, bud? How's the Dredge and/or eating going? It's been an interesting day. Dredge is going fine. I'm in a new place. You guys can't see what I'm doing right now because I don't intend to switch it back. I think I'm gonna end shortly because I want to go comfort Lauren. It's just a hard time of year for her right now. But Dredge is going well. Eating's going well. Lauren brought me a pumpkin pie custard, and it's delicious, and I love it. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. And I'm sad that work was slow. Slow work days suck. Mr. Business has packed himself into your weekend bag. Can I ask and/or demand cat pack? Well, Shayla, you could easily remedy that with a very convenient Discord link right there. Just saying. All right. I have finished my custard. Thumb is getting a little restless. Yes, I said your name. That doesn't mean bark. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a little bit early tonight. And go spend time with Lauren and make sure that she is a-okay. Let's save and quit and see if we can find someone to raid. Aw, Apple is doing some just chatting. I haven't seen Apple stream in a while, so why don't we raid Apple? My lovely, lovely, lovely friend Apple. Sorry. I don't know if she's gonna do any reading tonight, but we love Apple, and she's a sweetheart. So, if all of y'all would be so kind as to copy one of those raid messages, the top one's for subs, the bottom one's for follows, and head over with me and at least just say hi, I would greatly appreciate it. The more people that we can get over there to say stuff and flood the chat box, the happier I am. I love seeing that initial moment from a raid. It actually feels like a raid. But thank you, Blup. I think everything's gonna be okay. It's just, like I said, it's just a hard time of year for Lauren, and she's been having a rough couple days. So I'm just gonna go spend time with her and make sure everything's okay, because, you know, as much as I love doing this, I got to make sure that, you know, my life outside of this is also good, and Lauren's a big part of my life. It took me far too long to understand what you were saying there, Ingle, that I feel like trying to come up with a witty remark is just not going to work. But I will ask her to try that. Anyway, we are going to take this this fun little party. Oh, you've got your kitty. Good boy. On over to Apple. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Please do take good care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, stay hydrated, and just, you know, take it easy. Life is really rough, and, you know, it really shouldn't be. So take it easy and do what you can for yourself, and I'll see you all Friday on our next adventure.